Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation. We're going to talk about H10 Marina Barcelona. Our team members are Berta Sanz, Gisela Guisado, Rebeca Vargas, and Daniela Flores. In the screen, you can see the table of content, which shows the topics that will be covered throughout this presentation. Let's start with the theoretical framework. First of all, its history. H10 hotels were founded by Joseph Spelt in the early 80s. They're considered to be complex establishments. They're also considered one of the top 10 companies in Spain, and also they were one of the first companies to settle in Spain as hotel brands. H10 has 65 hotels in 21 different destinations. They have 15 hotels in Barcelona. Also, H10 works below two more brands, Ocean, which are hotels more focused in the Caribbean, Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, Cuba, and Jamaica, and the one that are more luxurious hotel based on 5 stars. H10 Marina Barcelona is a 4-star hotel located at Villa Olímpica. It has a privileged location since it is near to the beach and has many attractions nearby. Specifically, it is located at 6488 Bogatel Avenue. Also, it has the metro station nearby. It has 196 rooms. This hotel counts with 4 different types of rooms. The first one, double rooms, which have 1 king-size bed or 2 single beds. The second type of room are the double deluxe rooms, which are elegant rooms in black and white tones. They have 1 king-size bed. They also have TV and extra amenities. The third type of rooms are the junior suite privilege. They have large windows, living room with a sofa bed or 2 seats. They also have minibar, coffee machine, amenities, welcome gifts, pillow menu, bathrobe and sleepers, exclusive pool towels, preparation and cleaning of the room twice a day, and privilege service. And the last type of room is the junior suite privilege with terrace. This room is the same as the one explained before. However, it has a private terrace and a whirlpool bath. H10 Marina Barcelona counts with 4 multifunctional event halls, perfect for meetings and congresses. They also have Dioniso's restaurant, in which they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have a la carta menu and a closed menu for groups and companies. La June Bar is a space where you can find snacks, salads, and sandwiches. They also have the Skyline Cocktail Bar, which is a privileged space found in the last floor of the hotel. However, it is only opened in the summer season. It is perfect to enjoy a great view of the city while you enjoy 1 drink or 2. Lastly, they count with the gym and the Espacio, which is the spa center which offers a variety of treatments and massages. After reading and analyzing the decree which states the regulations every hotel establishment in Catalonia must follow, we have seen that H10 Marina Barcelona counts with the next ones. Service entry, general purpose phone, tourist information, 10 square meters of minimum surface for reception and lobby, health services, including spa center and gym, living rooms and common areas of 2.5 square meters minimum, service elevator from 3 levels, hotel Wi-Fi, breakfast, bar, and dining room service, elevators minimum in 3 levels, communication service within the establishment, and climate control in common areas and rooms. Now, moving on to the free complementary services offered by this hotel, we can find guest amenities, including toothbrush, toothpaste, paper tissues, shaving supplies, cologne, nail files, sewing kit, shoe cleaner, and hair dryer, alarm guest room service, parking 24 hours, currency conversion on the website, magnetic cards and bracelets, which are used to access to the rooms, customer loyalty to Club H10. With this program, members obtain a series of special advantages and privileges in all of the hotels of the chain. Customer medical service and business corner, which provide 2 computers next to the lobby where the guest can use it at any time, including the fax service. In H10 Marina Barcelona, they also offer extra complementary services in which the guest needs to pay in order to have access to them. These are meeting rooms, wedding and celebration services, treatments in the Espacio Spa Center, and the privilege service. This last one has an extra cost. However, the guest who hires it has access to the privilege room, which has bar service, press, TV, and internet. Also, during their stay, customers receive a bottle of wine of courtesy. They also have access to the water circuit of the Espacio Spa Center, and they get 10% discount on all of the treatments. They also get personalized check-in and late check-out upon availability. Lastly, they have personalized guest service. This hotel is located in a good zone in order to attract their target audience, which is international travelers, especially DINGs, double income, no kids, due to their high level of income and willingness to pay. Also due to the privileged location, nearby attraction, and the beach. They also aim to MICE travelers due to the different rooms to set up events, conferences, and congresses. Lastly, they also aim to families due to the terrace and swimming pools. Now we're going to talk about the global organizational chart for H10 hotels. The general manager for H10 hotels is Joseph Espelt-Civit. Also, he is the founder of the brand. He has expanded in more than 19 destinations with 60 hotels. This brand is a family company and has a family character to it, due to the fact that both of their children are in charge of nearly 60% of the hotels. As marketing director, we have Gemma Espelt, who is daughter of the general manager. The head of deputy director of operations is Jordi Palou. The head of HR development and sustainability is Marta Frigola Duran. And the head of purchasing director is Joseph Garriga. When someone new becomes part of the H10 staff team, he is provided with a manual that comes the most relevant information to make him or her understand how this hotel works. Inside the manual comes an organizational chart to make everything more clear and more simple to understand. The different areas and who reports to who inside the hotel. The information of this organizational chart was from one of the hotels of H10, but we did not find more information on the actual H10 Marina Barcelona, the one that is actually the organizational chart for H10 Marina Barcelona, but because it is a 4-star hotel and taking on account the decrees and the services this hotel provides, we believe that is very, very close to the actual organizational chart Marina Barcelona has.
Moving into the rooms division area, we analyze about H10 Marina, the organizational chart, an SOP, and a flow chart. Here you can see the organizational chart. First of all, is divided by 3 departments: front office, housekeeping, and maintenance. At the head of the front office, we have the front desk manager, then the front desk supervisor, and followed by the front desk agent, night auditor, concierge, guest service, and then the guest relation. On the housekeeping department, we have the housekeeping manager, followed by the housekeeping supervisor, and then housekeepers, waitress floor, valets, and then laundry agents. And last but not least, maintenance is composed by the manager and the technician. According to the SOP, we have created the procedure of a guest check-in where in H10 Marina Hotel, the departments involved are guest service, front desk, housekeeping, and also guest relations. First of all, the receptionist welcomes the guest and asks for the guest information. Then, they check for the guest reservation, and if the guest did not make a reservation, the receptionist will follow the procedure when it is a walk-in. Following with the process, the receptionist will request the passport or identity document. Then we'll continue with the guest information and credit card. The next step will be print the registration for the guest signature and then assign the room. We need to check if the room is ready or not with housekeeping and then give the keys. Lastly, the bellboy will help with the luggage of the guest. Now you can see the flow chart. First of all, the reception greets the guest and offers assistance. The receptionist asks if there is a reservation or not to follow one process or another. If there is a reservation, they request document to the guest. Then the reception checks the PMS for information about the booking. Following, they register guest information and the credit card. Then they print the registration for the guest signature and they assign a room. If the room is not ready, they wait while the room is not ready, offering the different facilities of H10 Marina. If the room is ready, they give the keys and they introduce guests to the guest relations. If there is not a reservation, they need to check availability. If there is availability, the guests need to agree with room and price, and then they will follow the procedure before. If they don't agree, they will offer another hotel. If the room is not available, the guest need to ask for another day and then make a reservation for that date. Now we move to sales and marketing, another department for the success of the company in order to selling and promoting H10 Marina. The sales and marketing department is composed by 5 different departments. They are all focused in different tasks and none of them are normally in contact with the guest. They are sales, public relations and advertisement, MICE, online marketing, and lastly, revenue manager. For the sales and marketing division, we decide to do a wedding information process, where in H10 Marina, the departments involved are MICE, sales, and reservation. First of all, the MICE team asks about all the details of the event. The team has to keep in touch with the client. Then, MICE team needs to communicate to reservation and check if the dates are available or not. Then, MICE team, they will give a quote and they will stay in touch with the client. Here you can see the flow chart with all the procedures. First of all, the guest asks for a wedding in H10 Marina. Then the MICE department sends an email to the client. If they need a room, they need to ask to reservation if there is availability. If there is availability, MICE team will give a quote. If there is not, they need to ask to do it in another date. If there is no answer, they will offer another place or hotel from the company. If they say yes, the MICE team will give a quote. Then MICE team will work with sales for the event, and finally the MICE team will call again to the client to stay in touch.
Now I will talk about food and beverage department. Now I will talk about SOP, specify in deliver guest order. In H10, this service leaves the central kitchen of Dionysos restaurant. The first step is receive the customer's orders in restaurant through a call or directly in the same space, the restaurant. The second step is prepare the order in the kitchen. When the order is finished, staff should check with the order and once done, go to deliver the order to the room quickly. In the contact guest moment, the order is repeated to verify in front of the client that the delivery is correct. After that, the sign sheet will be signed by the client. This is the hard proof that the food was delivered. At the fourth point, and to finish deliver guest order SOP, the ticket is loaded into the program so that is subsequently charged in the room. Flowchart begins with a room service call in Dionysos restaurant. After a warm welcome, it's necessary to know the name or reservation number of the room to check this information in the program. After that, and take order, it's necessary to check the order with the chef. If everything is correct, the order starts to cooking. It's important to notify the customer and offer more options when any meal is out of stock. After advising the client to modify the order and start cooking it. After check the cooked with the order, is necessary bring quickly the food to the room. Check the food with the guest and if everything is correct, send sheet by the client. Thank the use of the room service, wish a good meal and say goodbye to the guest. Finally, load ticket in the room number on the program. As I concluded, we mainly use the official H10 Hotels website to gather information, also through the decree and personal calls directly to H10 Marina Barcelona Hotel, in order to answer our doubts straight from a primary source. Referent to management model, H10 company maintains a familiar structure, approximately 60% of the hotel's property, and also use a vertical hierarchy to display their organizational charts. H10 Marina, Barcelona have a good location, near to the beach and in a quiet area of the city. The services are focused on their market segmentation. For example, they offer 4 event halls for their MICE customers and the swimming pool in summer for the family's guests. International travelers and things are also the main target audience. To end this part, we think that the SOPs are the key to success and what need to be followed in order to achieve the company's goals. It has helped increase productivity, have quality control, and facilitate communication among the entire staff. Furthermore, SOPs are very useful when a hotel hires new employees.
Thank you very much for your attention. We hope you enjoyed our presentation.